Wow, my dear viewers, you are most welcome. This is the second presentation of our topic, linear simultaneous equations. And if you didn't watch the first video about this topic, please, I'm going to leave the link of the playlist in the description below. Just tap on it, you'll watch. Hello, dear viewers, this is Algebra 2 Mathematics channel, and if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on the notification button so that you are notified whenever I upload any video, like and share. In this video, we are going to understand the elimination method of solving simultaneous equations. You are most welcome and thanks for watching. And before we dive in, subscribe and endeavor to watch up to the end for better understanding, and drop a comment in the comment section. Let us now dive in. We have to solve simultaneous equations by elimination method. This is specifically by elimination method. I want us to handle this method. Then after understanding it, then we go to the next one, as we shall see. So we have example 1. It reads two numbers as such that their sum is 27 and their difference is 13. Express the statement mathematically in order to relate the two numbers. So we can write our response in here. Response. Remember the earlier on video, we say that you begin by letting. So we can let, say, x and y be the two numbers, and maybe x is greater than y. Then the next step, we analyze the statements. The first statement reads that two numbers are such that their sum is 27. So in the case we sum these two numbers, we must be getting 27. This is our first equation. Then it continues to read that their difference is 13. Since it is a positive one, it means that we began with, or we have to begin with a positive one or a greater one. So we have x minus y giving us 13. So this is our second equation. And now in here, these are the simultaneous equations we want, and therefore we are going to use these ones to determine or find the numbers. So the question here, let me modify. We have to find the values of the two numbers. So let us proceed. Remember our simultaneous equations are x plus y equaling to 27, and then x minus y equals to 13. We are going to solve these two simultaneous equations by elimination method. This is what we do. We relate them in this order. So we have x minus y equaling to 13. So in here, I can see that we can eliminate x by subtracting these two equations, implying that as we subtract, we shall have x minus x giving us a 0, then y minus negative y giving us 2y equaling to the 27 minus 13, we are getting 14. So from here we can go ahead to find the value of y, whereby we have the 2y being equal to the 14. Simply we are going to divide it through by 2 on either sides of the equal signs. So we are getting the value of y being equal to 14 divided by 2, we are getting 7. So far we have gotten one value. We can now go ahead to get the value of x. If this is equation 1 and this is equation 2, we can now use, say that using maybe equation 1, what does it mean? For y equaling to 7, it implies that we shall have the x plus the y, which is 7, equals to the 27. Let us collect like terms. We are going to have x plus a 7 minus 7 equals to 27 minus 7. So our x equals to this and this cancel out, so that we have 27 minus 7. Then 27 minus 7, we are getting our x to be 20. We can conclude that, say, therefore, x equals to 20 and y equals to 7. Sincerely speaking, when we prove, if you get 20 plus 7, we are going to get the 27, which is in accordance to the first equation. Also, if we get the 20 minus a 7, we are getting the answer to be 13, which is also in accordance to the second equation. Wow. Let us now go to number 2. Example number 2. The total cost of 2 pens and 3 rulers is shillings 8,000. 5 similar pens cost shillings 3,000 more than the cost of 1 ruler. So in here, as usual, we have our response here. we begin by maybe let the unit cost of a pen and a ruler be X and Y respectively. So now we have defined our variables, our knowns. Let us now go ahead and analyze the statements. They are saying that the total cost of 2 pens. So we have the pens and then the rulers and then the expense or the cost. So as we are analyzing the first statement, we're saying that the cost of 2 pens. So we have the 2 pens multiplied by the unit cost of a pen, which is X, plus the 3 rulers. So we have 3 multiplied by the unit cost of a ruler should give us the expense, which is 8,000 shillings. So this now becomes our first equation we have formed. It goes ahead to read that 5 similar pens costs shillings 3,000 more than the cost of 1 ruler. So in here we have 5 pens. So we have 5 multiplied by the unit cost of a pen, saying more than the cost of 1 ruler. So in here we have minus 1 ruler, which is 1 multiplied by unit cost of a ruler. So that is shillings 3,000 more. Then this is our equation 2. So now we have our 2 simultaneous equations formed. Let us go ahead and solve them by elimination method, such that we can find the cost of a pen, which is 1 pen, and a ruler. So that means for Roman number 1, we have fully answered it. Let us proceed and get the values or the unit cost of each one of them. Remember, we have the 2 equations, whereby we have the 2x plus the 3y equaling to the 8,000 shillings, then 5x minus y equals to the 3,000, whereby we are saying this is equation 1 and then this is equation 2. So now let us eliminate one variable. Assuming we are to eliminate x, eliminating x, it implies that here we have the 2x plus the 3y equaling to the 8,000. Then we have the 5x minus y equals to the 3,000. What we do, we put this sign, it is an equal sign. Since we are eliminating x, we are going to get the variable on the first equation and multiply it with equation 2. So we are getting 2 multiplied by the equation 2. Then also get the variable on this x in the second equation. We said this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. And multiply it by the first equation. So we have 5 multiplied by that equation. Whereby we are going to have, simply, we are going to have the 10x plus 5 multiplied by 3. We are getting 15y equaling to 8,000 multiplied by 5. We are getting the 40,000. This is still our equation 1, but just modified. Then we have the 10x minus 2 multiplied by 1 is now minus 2y equals to the 2 multiplied by the 3,000. We are getting the 6,000. This becomes our modified equation 2. Then from here we ask ourselves, what should we do to eliminate x according to you? What are we going to do? Are we supposed to add them or subtract? The correct answer is we are going to subtract these 2 equations. That means we are going to have the 10x minus 10x giving us a 0. Then 15y minus negative 2y. This is giving us the 17y being equal to the 40,000 minus 6,000. We are getting the 34,000 shillings. So now from here we can go ahead and solve for y, whereby we have the 17y being equal to the 34,000. We need to divide it through by 17 on both sides. Divide by 17. On the left hand side, we shall remain with our y being equal to the 34,000 divided by 17. As you get a calculator or simplify this, we are getting our y being equal to the 2,000. Also, we need to find the value of x. Let us use the equation 1, which is the 2x plus the 3y equaling to the 8,000. But we have gotten y, our y, which is equal to the 2,000, implying that by substituting, we are going to have the 2x plus the 3 multiplied by our y, which is the 2,000, equals to the 8,000 shillings. So as we simplify this equation, we have the 2x plus 3 multiplied by the 2,000, we have the 6,000 equaling to the 8,000. By collecting like terms, it implies that we have the 2x plus the 6,000 minus the 6,000 equaling to the 8,000 minus the 6,000. The next step, we are having the 2x. This and this, they cancel out, implying that we are going to remain with our 8,000, take away the 6,000. So we have the 2x being equal to the 2,000. So in here we have to make x the subject, and we are going to divide through by 2 on both sides. So we divide by 2, implying that our x value equals to the 2,000 divided by 2, which gives us our x being equal to the 1,000. For Roman number 2, remember, they're asking for find for the cost of 1 pen and 1 ruler. Since we let x to be the cost or the unit cost of a pen, and then y the unit cost of a ruler, we can therefore go ahead and conclude that therefore the unit cost of a pen and a ruler is shillings 1,000 and shillings 2,000 respectively, in that order. So now this becomes our correct answer for that part. That's number 2. We can now move on to number 3. Number 3, let us have our response. Still we can begin by letting. So let maybe M and N be the unit cost of a kilogram of sugar and rice respectively. So implying that the next step we are going to analyze the statements and form equations. So this side we can say that we have the sugar, then we have the rice, then the other side we have the costs or the total costs. So it says that Kawanga went to a shop to buy sugar and rice and found that the cost of 5 kilograms of sugar, so we have the 5 kilograms of sugar multiplied by the cost of each, then plus the 6 kilograms of rice, so plus 6 multiplied by the unit cost of rice, which is N. It costed him, so equals to the 38,000. So this now becomes our first equation. As we proceed, say that, but he wanted only 4 kilograms of sugar. So we have 4 multiplied by the unit cost of a kilogram of sugar, plus the 3 kilograms of rice multiplied by the unit cost of a kilogram of rice, equaling to the 31,000. This becomes our equation 2. Therefore, these are the simultaneous equations that we need to solve, so that we get the unit cost of a kilogram of sugar and rice. So now you proceed from here and find the values of M and N, which now will be the unit cost of a kilogram of sugar and rice. We have more questions here. Says try out the following. We have number 3, number 4, only that they are numbered poorly. Let me change this, supposed to be number 4, and then this is number 5. Try out them, get the answer, and please drop the answer in the comment section. I'll supplement on them. And please, thanks for watching. We meet in the next video about another method of solving simultaneous equations. See you again. Goodbye.